When you want your spring break to feel like... and your kids' pool day to feel like... and your hotel bed to feel like... ooh, and room service to feel like... because at Hilton, hospitality feels like...
Your cabana's ready. Would you like fresh towels?
It matters where you stay. Book now at Hilton.com. Hilton, for the stay.
All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, looks like we got another predator coming out of the racist pedophile fan base. So I'm just more so doing this kind of to warn people about this guy because, yeah, he has like some weird fascination with talking to kids online. And I don't get it. I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, there's all these different adults that have made videos and, you know, hate on me and all that stuff. And still, to this day, like, there's adults that, you know, from the racist pedophile community where they do still hate on me. And you can hear it in their voice that they're an adult, or you can see it if they post their face and things like, yes, they are an adult. No, so this guy, he goes by the name NtGoatie. Or NtGoatie or something like that. He might overall change his name after this extra comes out. Did I say extra or episode when I started out? Well, it's overall going to be an extra, because there's not really a whole lot to say about this guy besides he is a predator. You know, the thing is this. I look at, like, I find it weird that he talks with this kid every day. We don't know what private conversations they be having behind closed doors, but I really do feel like this kid, and it's the AI kid, the one that was threatening my life, talking about, oh, I'm gonna be at your house and all this other crap last year. So that's the kid that he's talking with, and you can clearly tell that it's a kid because just based off of how he talks, how he acts, the content that he posts, I'm like, there is no way possible you could go into a GameStops and buy you a rated M game at your age. No, you're 100% in school right now. Okay, so, but anyways, there's all these different people that he can talk to. He's talking to this kid, and I'm, you know, at the end of the day, hey, you know, if you want to talk to whoever it is you want to talk to, do that. But why, I guess, in the NtGoatie guy, he has to be an adult, because he's been hating on me for some time now. Like, I had discovered his hatred for me years ago, so there's no way possible. If he is underage, like, he has to be like a late teenager, like, he has to be. But still, my thing is that, okay, if let's say he is a late teenager, you got to be talking to a kid that's in middle school, so that's your best friend right now. That, even still, I find that weird too. It's like, what are you doing talking to a kid in middle school? But I know that this NtGoatie guy is an adult. He has to be over age. Why are you talking with kids online? Like, that would be, I guess, like, the hard-hitting question that I have for him and stuff. But overall, though, he ain't even got to answer that question, because I know he ain't going to answer that question truthfully. He's going to try to do any and everything that he can to defend himself. And I'm like, fam, there's no defense for that. You're weird, okay? It's one of those things where it honestly wouldn't surprise me if the AI hater, if he came out later on and said that, yeah, I fell victim to the racist pedophile community and they took advantage of me. That's a community where it's like there's nobody. It's either that or that kid's going to grow up and then he's just going to pretty much just, it's going to be a domino effect where they all just taking advantage of kids and stuff. That's why that community, I'm like, man, you know, that's a community. I'm happy to this day and forever grateful that I didn't get a part of that community. But at the same time, that's a community that really needs to get called out for their behavior and stuff, because there's just way too much predatorial things going on in this situation that I'm talking about now, this NtGoatie guy talking with kids online. I'm like, fam, you gotta see the weirdness with that, you know, like talking to him, but he's not, you know, he is gonna try to defend it, he is gonna try to stand by it, and he is gonna continue being a predator towards kids, trying to relate to them with this TMossBoss hatred. And it's like, fam, you're a grown man. Go get you a job. Go do something productive with your life. You're talking to kids online about the hatred that you have for TMossBoss. You don't find that sad? Yeah, that's one of those things where it's like, nah, bro, you need professional help. That's definitely something that you need to seek after, rather than, oh, let me see if I can find the TMossBoss hater and stuff. But the thing is this, he's never going to come out and admit to the intentions that he has when he talks to these kids online. But I guarantee and I promise you, this AI kid, he ain't the only victim, all right? When you look at that fan base that they came from, just even the head leader himself, you know, it's like all the different times he ain't been called out for some, like, inappropriate behavior with kids. kids. Why do you think his fans is all of a sudden gonna be different? So that's why I'm like, I ain't putting it past nobody. I know this NtGoat guy, I guess because I know that he was being a fake fan underneath my it was like, I think it was Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. And I know there might be some, I guess, like other content creators where if you do recognize that name, ban and block him any and everywhere that you can, because he's definitely somebody where it's gonna be people within the TMossBoss hate train and stuff where they're just a lost cause, and they're not gonna listen, and then they won't listen until they find themselves getting out of that fan base, and then they realize the dark I guess not trauma, but overall, like that like weird behavior that comes out of that. I was trying to look for a word, and it was like it just wasn't coming to mind. But anyways, overall though, no, it's definitely one of those things where a lot of just weird behavior is coming out of that fan base, and NtGoat, he's honestly, he's proving it. It's like you're sitting around talking with a kid, and it's like, fam, go get you a job, go do something productive with your life, but here's the thing, I guarantee and I promise you, once when this extra drops, he ain't gonna listen, he's like gonna continue being weird, and I'm like, fam, you're furthermore proving my point. All right, so, but yeah, I sat down and I got to thinking about that, because I'm like, no, NtGoat, he's been on my case for a while. This AI kid, I think he just recently started. He's been hating on me for a while too, but I don't think not as long as NtGoat. NtGoat's been hating on me for some years. I wouldn't say he might have started around the same time when just almost called him by his YouTube name, the racist pedophile, when he started making videos on me. But no, overall, if not, then it might have been some time later. But yeah, anybody that sees NtGoat either in your streams, social media, what else, YouTube, ban and block him. Get that sicko out of your platforms and your community and stuff, because he's somebody where it's like he needs to understand that he is being weird, because I had just all the people that you could have talked to, all the people that you could have been supporting, and it's like over the 10-year period, you decide that your best friend on the internet is going to be a kid. Yeah, he's definitely going to find himself going to prison at some point in time. That's what I'm saying. We need to do a background check on everybody in that racist pedophile community, because I guarantee and I promise you, there's definitely going to be some registered offenders within that community. So, but anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for the next extra, and peace.